ForPosterity, the podcast with Aaron-Michael Fox and Eric Crusan is starting now.
Welcome to ForPosterity, the podcast with Aaron-Michael Fox and
Eric Crusan. We're getting so good at that.
Episode 19, man.
19. I had something for that, and I don't remember what it was.
No, you didn't think to write anything down.
No.
What was your something? I mean, you just said you forgot it. Let's say, what could you possibly have?
For 19? I'm sure it had something to do with you. It'll come to me.
Bryce is digging in already.
All right. Oh, yeah, Bryce is here for once.
I'm Bryce.
Hi.
No.
Your turn.
If you recognize the sound on the table here, that's a
This
mason,
will be a very special episode, guys.
that's a mason jar lid we've got on the table.
Oh, it stinks so bad. I can smell it from here.
We'll just keep it to we've got a mason jar for right now.
It looks like water.
Um,
It doesn't smell like water.
that's a
Don't smell it, man.
that's a familiar smell. All right, here we go.
I'm scared to try it, man. I'm an amateur.
We're chasing this with lemon lime Canada Dry
Yeah, 'cause
sparkling seltzer water.
Because that's what you chase anything you drink out of a mason jar with, Alka-Seltzer.
All right, bottoms up, Eric.
Oh, God. I might die again. No,
I'm really
do
excited.
I have to do this?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm really excited. With you, are we just gonna pass the jar around? Is
Yeah,
that how
because
this works?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's
I'm not one of you guys, obviously.
You're half one of us.
No. Nope. I think both halves have nothing to do with this. Oh, I just smelled it. I didn't taste it yet. All right, here goes. You got like a countdown or a drum roll or some shit?
I'm really excited now. You've
I'm
had
hyping this up.
moonshine
It's
before.
been a while, though.
All right.
And it well, it hasn't been that long, actually. And it was gross then. It's like I don't expect it to be good now.
I mean, it's not supposed to be good.
It should be a little good.
It's
First drink's the
gasoline.
worst.
Is it supposed to burn your lips like that? 'Cause that doesn't
Yeah.
sound right.
Yeah, it's gasoline.
That makes it worse.
Seltzer water makes it worse.
Oh. Because now it's just bubbling. If I would just let it go straight down like it's supposed to, but no. Oh, wait. Here, you forgot your talons. Fucker.
This is what we need.
This is the part where the alien jumps out of my chest, right? It's what it feels like. It's sitting right here. Oh, God.
This really this is the White Lightning episode is what we're calling
Oh,
this
man.
one.
This is going to be a good one, guys, because that
This-
shit is woo.
This might very well be a very brief episode
Nah, I
or
won't
a
make
very
it.
long-winded episode. This, God only knows, we're rolling the dice on this one. Already, I felt my tongue not do quite what it was supposed to do when I was talking there.
Because my fucking lips are numb, it feels like. Like this isn't. Y'all hyped it up like it's the best thing ever.
I actually kind of like the lemon lime seltzer one.
Not chasing that.
I chased it with that and it didn't bother me.
I don't believe you.
It's the only time seltzer water is acceptable on the show. Is
But it's not
when
very
we're
good.
also drinking gasoline.
Oh.
I always think I can talk before I can.
Yeah, it takes
Like-
it takes the the wind out of you. You should never drink anything that takes the air out of your lungs.
It doesn't affect the air that you have.
It's just speaking air.
It's as soon as you go to draw more air, you realize it's not coming in.
You need to start.
Like I'll get like two words. I don't even know what I was trying to say.
There's a cartoon character that sounds like that. I'm trying to place it. It's from a movie. No, it's from a movie.
Oh,
I know it. It's from The Secrets in Them. Did you guys ever see that?
No.
It's a fucking great movie. Anyway, if anybody listening has ever seen
I
The
think
Secret
I got
in
a
Them,
font called that.
I'm sure some. There's a bird on there. He's allergic to cats, and there's a cat behind him. He's like, "I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cats," and that's what you sound like when you drink moonshine. I'm allergic to cats. If I'm not mistaken, it's fucking Dom DeLuise. All right, here goes another.
God, I'm sweating already.
Oh God, I'm not ready for this. On this jar, does that say ball?
Yeah.
Because you need to add an S. Because you have to have that.
That's a balls jar, yeah.
It's a ball mason jar. It even has lines on the side. Like, which one of these? This means death. This is pretty good. This is hobo. This is your. When you get to this line, this is when you're getting coats off of poles. You get to the line after that, and you're really hoping somebody hangs McDonald's from a tree for you to eat in the morning. If you get to this line, you're dead.
Yeah. That's hanging out with Pauly Shore level. Hobo, coats on poles, McDonald's in trees, and then of course Pauly Shore.
And then this makes you feel like Pauly Shore's career. All right, here we go. This is good.
It's not quite so funny. Like, because now I'm having like phantom. Like when I watch Eric drink it, like I'm feeling it over here.
I feel like somebody's using defibrillators on me. They're like, please stop. We can save him. I'm alive. Oh God. Whew. All right. We need to talk about something.
Other than the moonshine?
Yeah, because pretty soon.
Or we pass it around again.
Oh, no, I don't know.
No, not yet.
I might, Eric.
Yeah, not yet.
It's
easy for you because you hardly say shit.
Nobody cares about you, Bryce. Just your substances.
All right. What are we talking about?
All right, this seems moonshiny.
It's very moonshiny. That shit's got me.
How do you feel about the militia guys out in Oregon?
The terrorists?
They're white. They're militia.
Exactly, Bryce.
Bryce comes in when you need him to.
Yeah. With jars of moonshine. That he took away.
What
Anyway.
are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'll drink it all.
So you took it out of the room?
For a moment. I'll bring it back.
We're doing a show here.
Yeah, we can't just be waiting for you to come back from the kitchen.
I can hear you. I have ears.
They can hear us.
Yeah, see, I don't know if you're aware of this. We have a microphone that's recording right now. And the important thing is not for you to hear the computer, but for the computer to hear you.
Yeah.
You didn't hear me walk.
I think it might have if we listen to the playback. With my creaky ass floor, I'm betting.
I stepped over the big humps.
For those,
Hey, Meth has speed bumps in his hallway.
for those of you, I'm assuming 100% of you that have, or at least 99 that have never been in my apartment. I've got a floating laminate floor that whoever installed them before I moved in glued them to the walls, so it doesn't really float anymore. And as the seasons change, it hooves up, it cracks, and moves around, and
Looks like a Walmart parking lot.
or a Huntington City street. Interesting. So, yeah, that was anyway.
He's like, hey, when you're done building our streets here in West Virginia, can you come and do my floor?
Yeah, bang up construction, really, really knockout job. That's why I always make a point whenever somebody comes in, I never take credit.
This is how good they take care of the roads in West Virginia. Like 5 years ago, I was going to work, and I was going around a corner, and I hit a pothole, and I ended up flipping my car. And this is how they fixed it. They took a can of spray paint and wrote "hole" on the road, and then drew an arrow to the hole. I swear to God, this is true.
Now, this was in Wayne County.
Oh, yes, when I lived out there.
So not in the city.
Oh, no. The streets here are great.
The streets here, you'll just lose your car immediately. It'll just,
If the potholes here get any bigger, I'm selling tickets.
yeah. I mean, there's good pothole fishing in the spring, I understand. Right after they've been stocked.
If I drink any more of that fucking moonshine, they'll be catching me.
Go gigging in the spring.
Giggity.
What the fuck is gigging?
When you catch frogs with a spear.
So
Yeah,
Why are you catching frogs with a fucking spear?
Eat their legs.
With a spear, nigga?
Yeah.
Do you wear like the big wooden mask on your face and grass skirt too? What the fuck are you doing?
Embrace your white side.
Clearly you're embracing your black side. Why are you spearing frogs?
Eat their legs. You
Dude said, "Woogada booba."
No. You gotta be quiet.
what is
And then your whole family comes out, you dance from Coming to America.
Although you need a bunch of legs. There's not a lot of meat. And you just kind of suck it off.
You do know there's grocery stores, right? If you go around the pothole, eventually you'll come to a grocery store.
There's also Chinese restaurants that sell frog legs.
Yeah, they probably get those from the store. They're not going out at night after their 12-hour shift and spearing frogs.
I've never seen frog legs in the store.
Maybe they're throwing ninja stars at them. That'd be
Why
cool.
isn't it just called spearing frogs? Is that too graphic? Is that just not rednecky enough to gigging? Who really gigging?
What is gigging's not even a real thing.
The old timers drinking moonshine.
They,
We're going frog spearing. Grandpa, don't say that. You're upsetting the kids.
we're going frog gigging.
Gigging. There's no G on the end. It's gigging.
And right before or right after he said we're going to stop off and burn us a Negro, and nobody had a problem with that one.
No, they were just like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
That's part of gigging. There can't be a gigging without a hanging.
I'm sure that's true.
It's still,
Wow. All right.
I mean,
Didn't expect that truth. That was...
I'm sure if we went back 60 years ago, that was true.
Or we could go into the future 2 years and just witness it now.
there's still.
It's getting pretty bad race-wise. Like,
What?
it's getting back to the old ways these
But it's
days.
not blacks, it's browns.
Well, that's part of. Wait, what?
It's not about blacks, it's about the browns.
No,
I think it's about the non-whites.
pretty much. That's why the
No, because
militia in
even black
Oregon.
people are yelling about the brown people.
Why haven't they ran through the place where the militia in Oregon is yet?
Didn't they get
people.
caught?
Well, actually, I'm even not even caught. I'm even not even caught up.
Because they're not
I
covering
thought
it.
it was all over now.
Well, I don't.
Like they
really
were just
care.
doing it because they wanted their land back or they wanted to die.
They don't. From who? Like, I mean, and
No, the
it's
government
not-
took the...
it's not their land in the first place. Like, if it was Sioux Indians that were pissed, I'd go, yeah, they got a legitimate claim to losing their land. Rednecks from Ireland.
White people always want to take control of the land from whoever it belongs to already. It's happened for thousands of years.
It's in the Bible. That's the oldest case I can think of the how dare these people be living on our land before we got here.
You're
Their
right.
grass looks greener than mine.
Wait,
I'm gonna
you
take
can't be here. We discovered this.
The new world, but you've lived here for hundreds of years.
Yeah,
Can you take you and your village that you already have set up in your whole ecosystem and move?
Yeah,
Because we discovered
we
this.
just found this.
Yeah.
It's ours.
You're going to be on the map now.
You're gonna we know this existed here before, but now it's gonna exist in English. Which
we're going to teach you some new words like musket.
Well, we still call them Indians.
owl. Owl is going to be quite popular. You're going to get
We're
familiar
going to
with
teach you,
that
oh shit.
one. Massa. That's going to be very popular from now
Yeah,
on.
but I don't think, you're not going to have to worry about that one so much.
We actually, to be honest, don't really care too much what you call us, as long as you just do whatever we say.
And here's a blanket.
That's foul.
And don't ask too many questions.
Just stay warm. Here's a
How do you
blanket.
guys feel about turkey? Can we get one of those? We have a plan.
And let me ask you this: are you familiar with alcohol? That's one I'm going to highly recommend to you. It's going to do nothing but good for your culture, believe me.
And then I need you to monitor my gambling.
All right. Moonshine really brings it out, doesn't it? West Virginia is starting to make so much sense now.
Yeah, Bryce's tribal Putnam County upbringing is showing out.
Yeah, this is real
Bobby.
fucking spearing frogs.
You were calling my shit witchcraft yesterday.
So you decided to be a shaman and fucking...
He does not believe in natural remedies whatsoever.
That's not what I said.
It's witchcraft.
It is witchcraft to me. This is how I feel about
Well, I mean, we already had a conversation, I think it was last week, about the herbal properties of goat skin.
it. Oh, yeah, because your
The healing power, I should say.
didn't your mom get those for everybody?
Well, me and my granddad, yeah.
What did you go to? Go to Sam's Club and get a economy-sized case of...
I actually didn't even think to ask. I should have.
Well, I said I would make something for Eric's skin aids.
I love how that's catching on.
Oh, do you? It's working out for you pretty good, huh?
And he said he wouldn't try my witchcraft.
Well, out of curiosity, what is the thing?
He doesn't even know.
I would have to.
He was going to go home and look up some
I
witchcraft.
have to look at my recipes at home. I don't know them all by heart.
It's bound in
that
flesh
does-
and
yeah,
written
So
in blood.
we carried on
the
our
way you're presenting
conversation.
it does sound a little witchcrafty.
Well, we
up to this
carried on
point.
our conversation. The tea
Being the
made with
expert on frog spearing that you are.
a tea made with pine needles.
Needles?
Is high in vitamin
Wait,
C.
what's a
It helps
needle?
you ward off colds.
All right, wait. Let's try this again. Tea made of pine needles.
Will help you ward off colds because it's high in colds.
And what does that have to do with skin
Because
aids?
it's high in vitamin C. Well, I was comparing it to that, and he won't even drink a tea made of pine needles.
No, who the fuck wants to drink pine needle tea?
It's just citrusy. It's high.
You don't know.
in-
You've never drank it. You're
Yes, I have.
assuming.
So, my question is, if it was just presented to you as, try this pine needle tea, it's delicious, you would drink it. But
No.
Why
but
wouldn't
still
you
no.
try it?
Because it's fucking pine needle tea.
But all
Pine
tea is
nuts
made
are
of
good.
plants.
I mean, I like pine nuts. I'm not.
And all tea is made of plants. There's mint and there's lemongrass, and that's all fucking plants. Why can't pine needle tea be good?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Green tea? You like green tea? And
I don't know.
sweet
Yeah,
tea?
I don't know why you gestured to the seltzer
Yeah.
can.
I don't know.
See that Alka-Seltzer? It's a lot like green tea. You like that, right?
Mine is tea and lemonade.
Yeah, you're drinking your Shockwave. What is it?
You're all sitting there full of
It's an
energy.
energy drink.
Full of
Yeah,
energy and
Lemonade and
moonshine.
tea.
Shockwave. I'm sure how many lemons it got in it. Let's see here. What is it? 0%
Zero.
juice.
No,
No, it's
5%
4% juice actually.
Oh, a whole 4%.
And water's the first ingredient. Lemon juice from
So
concentrate.
he's just full of
Hey,
energy
look,
and
it's
moonshine, which if you look it up, I'm pretty sure are two of the key ingredients of lynching.
This 16-ounce can's only 25 calories.
If that's not where you were going with that punchline, that's where I was going to go with it in the follow-up.
That's
How much sugar is in this bad boy?
If we have to lynch somebody, Eric's the only black person. But neither of us are skinheads.
We really picked the wrong episode to not do the live.
How can you drink moonshine and not be racist?
I thought I was doing fine.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was doing
You
all
brought
right.
up all the hangings and
I'm
everything.
racist. I don't know why I'm trying to play that off.
Well,
Everybody knows that I'm racist.
Well, relatively speaking, yeah, but
I'm a racist.
He hates black people.
But I hate everybody though.
I hate.
And that's not. I mean, I know it's a joke of mine, but that's not a joke. I really hate everybody
That's
equally.
not racist. That's peopleist.
I'm generally racist against like people like me, white people, rednecks from West Virginia. That's because I are one.
I are one.
Yeah,
I are badly.
that Jeff Foxworthy joke. You can't make fun of rednecks unless you are one, and I are one. So you can't even say it without that little bit of a draw on it there. I wasn't impersonating Foxworthy. That was just that genuinely came out.
That's the tri-state
Because that's who
area.
you are. Why do you hate who you are?
Like,
I try to hide my hick
that's,
accent.
that's why it's like it's everything. Like that line from Seinfeld.
Like
Comedian.
Bryce is clearly embracing it.
No.
He's got the beard. You know, he's got the jars of moonshine. He
I
knows.
burning teas in people's front yards.
He teas.
Get out of here, Tom.
Why did we just burn an eye? It'd have been a lot easier.
No carpentry skills whatsoever required with an eye.
It's only 4 nails. Isn't that what Jesus Christ was put up with?
3.
Oh.
What was the fourth one on you? Like what?
2 hands, 2 feet.
Have you never seen a crucifix with Jesus on it? They use one for both feet.
No, I worship the flying spaghetti monster.
You can't.
I prefer noodling and dishes over.
Can you imagine how crosses would look?
Yeah,
If Jesus was like,
all I'm seeing is
isn't that like the medical thing?
like the Jesus Christ snow angel, or the Leonardo man with the legs out.
Then the ambulance is like,
Or the
we can't use
Trinian
that.
man?
Yeah, good job, producer.
Yes. I'm good sometimes. After I miss
When you're
8
not
episodes.
spearing frogs and hanging niggas. You're an alright guy other than that.
Before we get too much further into the jar, we need to thank our sponsor for this episode, Mr. Bryce. Thank you, Bryce,
You're
for
welcome.
the generous contribution of $5 to our advertising budget, which brings the total advertising budget now to $5. So you can look forward to seeing a much stronger presence.
You're the J.J. Abrams of shitty podcasts.
Maybe next week I'll make it $10.
Ooh.
Boys, do your work.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa, no, don't encourage this. No more moonshine for you, bossy. What the hell? No.
Depends on how your ratings go.
Yeah, right?
Hey, if ratings go up, I'll continue to bring the party favors.
Wow. That's... I liked it better when you were quiet and also not here.
Now you all threw me under the mud the last few episodes for not being here.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
Okay,
true.
I guess
It
this
was
is-
pretty brutal there.
And now that I bring moonshine, you all are gonna be like,
Whoa! Who said anything about moonshine? We're drinking water from a mason jar that burns.
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's what
that's
that
right.
song is about, posted on ForPosterity right now.
I'm sorry. I think you called it gasoline at one point.
Yeah.
And then you clearly said the word moonshine not
Oh.
long after that.
Did I?
Yes.
All right. Well, the skin is off the goat. Now.
Well, this is only the third
Oh.
snort around. So.
Inform your mother.
Which Eric is on his turn, but refusing to drink.
Look, man, I'm not trying to die.
Well, we did take it's two times in a row that we took our drinks off.
Yeah, you do that shit on purpose because you're secretly hoping I'll die.
No, this time it's because you're taking your sweet ass time.
Because I
And
don't
I
need
knew-
a third drink right now.
Yes, you do.
That's the whole point of this show.
It's only the third drink, the third snort. Come on, man.
the third snort.
Yeah, that's what drinks are referred to.
No, they're not. They're called drinks or shots.
No, in moonshine, they're snorts. That's one swig. A snort is a swig.
I've never heard that before, and I'm as country as pork belly and collard greens.
Well, go up to Mason County. Or
I
Boone
mean, I've
County.
heard a snort in reference to a drink, but not specific to moonshine.
It's a snort.
What drink did you hear that for?
Just like, I mean, I'll have a snort instead of I'll have a drink.
I think a snort of brandy. I think that's what it is.
A snifter of brandy?
Maybe.
I can totally.
We'll agree to disagree.
I can totally see the mayor ordering a snort of brandy at the 21 Club. I can totally
Snort of brandy.
I'm gonna fucking look it up. A
It's just
snort of moonshine. That's gonna be
Oh,
my
you! I
first.
mean, we are the. I'm sure somebody calls it that. I mean, somebody called it frog gigging when it's clearly frog spearing. So some
We're going to
Bryce.
snort this moonshine and go spear us some frogs. All right.
My aim's off. I don't know what's going on because you're dead. You snorted moonshine.
Oh, well, I did not know this reference.
Refluence? I did not know this refluence.
How many roach legs in a snort of
Whoa.
moonshine?
How many what?
Roach legs.
What the fuck is a roach leg? I mean, I know what a roach
I don't
leg
know
is.
that one. That one's more white trash than I
Wow.
am.
Wow.
Roach leg.
I mean, is there an answer to that, or is that just
I'm
just
looking.
an abstract question?
No, there's. I'm looking.
Good job, Eric. This is a good idea.
Yeah. Roach legs. How many roach legs are in a snort of moonshine?
I'm looking.
Suck it, Trebek.
I've never heard of a roach leg called a moonshine. I mean,
So somebody just made that up.
well, that's the first link when you type in a snort of moonshine.
Eric just had his.
It's getting worse.
It really is.
I'm not snorting it anymore. Oh.
And my fingers aren't cooperating.
Nothing is cooperating on me anymore.
No.
My eyes are leaving fucking. I'm gonna look like Shanklin at the end of this. Love you, buddy.
Let me find roach leg. Wait.
I'm glad you started it just for that.
Yep.
I can't fucking read my phone.
Focus on the words.
I'm
Once
gonna hand it to you.
again, you know we're doing a show, right?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna find this answer for my own sake at this point.
Spoken like a
snort
true
is
American.
a jigger full of liquor. I'm trying to figure out what a roach
snort
leg
is a jigger full of liquor.
See, they just making up words. They got the nerve to talk about Jesse Jackson. But
So-
these motherfuckers are up in the woods. Jesse Jackson ended up gigging and jiggers and
a jigger is just a shot too. So a snort is a shot. Why? Snort
So
isn't
what's
even
a roach leg? Half a shot? 4 shots? I don't fucking know.
It's a roach in your moonshine,
no.
and you're drinking it anyway. That's got to be the only answer.
yeah, that's
Hold
some,
on.
I don't even know why roach is a reference.
that's some
for,
foul trailer park shit.
This is
Uh,
some West Virginia podcasting we're doing today.
Oh yeah, moonshine, roach legs, and gigging.
it's half a snort of liquor. A roach leg is half a snort of liquor.
Wow.
Why can't they just say? Why they gotta try to be? It's not even clever. I can see if it
It's
was clever.
code. it's
not code.
totally code.
What you need
Who are
code
you
for when it's
trying-
only you and your family in the fucking woods?
Who are you trying to keep it a secret from?
The law.
Like who's transporting a roach leg of liquor? Who's buying a roach leg of liquor? Like is that the problem? Somebody's trying to order a half a shot and they're worried they might be a cop.
I don't know.
Oh,
I thought you only
man.
bought liquor by the quarts.
You only buy,
yeah.
you got by the balls jar.
I thought quart, pint, and gallon were the only units of measure that moonshine was sold.
Gal.
I didn't even know you could get it in a pint. Quart and gallon are what I'm familiar
A
with.
pint is the tiny mason jar.
Yeah, that's half a quart.
Yeah.
But I don't. That's a waste. That's one person for one
I
night.
burped and it turned me into a horse.
I know. I got totally distracted by your.
I'm like a horse on half baked.
If
Butternuts.
What's the point in buying moonshine by a pint?
I just remember that old joke of mine where
You like the moonshine, don't you, Butternuts?
the moonshine just
Mr.
draws
Ed.
the redneck out of it. Just I'm sorry, I just rednecked for a second.
Yeah, I would have sit here and. The hell is that?
I just rednecked for a second.
So here's the headline.
While Bryce is breaking tortilla chips in the background.
Man arrested for breaking into homes and tickling buttholes.
Wait, what?
That's what it says. I don't know if it's real. Apparently it's real. It can't be real.
From where? What?
Texas.
Now, where's the story? What's this?
Well, this is on IGN, which is an entertainment website, like a gaming website that cover movies and games and stuff.
Every time I crack a beer, I feel like the audience thinks it's a segment change now.
It doesn't have the pouring sound.
That's true.
I don't know. I'm not seeing.
Okay, so what are the specifics?
I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the thing. The infamous booty tickler.
Oh, what?
No, I'm reading this. Shut up. The infamous booty tickler who was breaking into homes in Dallas and tickling people's buttholes while they were sleeping has finally been captured.
Oh, wow.
The so-called booty tickler hit several homes and targeted at least a dozen people before being arrested. His best cover is the element of surprise.
I would think so. That would be surprising, I would think. So,
People believed that he was a harmless homeless man, but after being captured, it was discovered he wasn't homeless, but wearing Yeezus brand clothing that is estimated to be worth over $4,500. All the break-ins happened overnight, and people were so scared they started sleeping on their backs. This cannot be real.
No way. No way.
That's not real.
That's ridiculous.
That is hilarious, though.
Are you sure that doesn't say the onion?
The cartoonish vision of a guy with a feather sneaking into somebody's house to just
tickling buttholes.
wow.
Yeah.
All right, this just happened this week, Eric. Did you hear about this? That Hillary Clinton promised to get to the bottom of Area 51 and UFOs and alien conspiracies as president.
Because that's what's important right now.
That's kind of what I thought.
She is really digging, isn't she? Like, she's trying.
Yeah. Let's see here. It says here, Democratic presidential hopeful Hillary Clinton gave UFO enthusiasts a reason to cheer at the close of a recent editorial board meeting with the Conway Daily Sun. I don't know where the Conway Daily Sun is. Oh, we're reading it. I don't know where this is. During the meeting, the former First Lady, former Senator from New York and Secretary of State, it should also say former, answered serious questions about foreign policy and the economy, and at the end she chatted with the reporter who asked her about UFOs in 2007 while working for the Cabinet Press. She recalled the exchange with a smile and seemed to have fun discussing the topic. "Yes, I'm going to get to the bottom of it," said Clinton. I just hope
Nobody cares.
Oh my God. "I just hope it's not like Independence Day," said Clinton, referring to a movie about alien invaders.
Yeah, because the sequel's coming out this year. Let's plug that, Hillary Clinton.
Wow. Let's see. Bill Clinton told Jimmy Kimmel that he'd already looked into Area 51. He said that everyone who works there has to stop about an hour away to put on special clothing. He said it's a stealth technology is made there. "There are no aliens there," said Bill Clinton, adding at the anniversary of the supposed Roswell crash in 1947, He released all the documents, and he could on the subject because he knew that it would be popular demand. Yeah.
Who cares?
UFO enthusiasts.
Who cares about them?
That's Hillary's target demographic now.
That's all she has left.
Wow.
What comes after that? Crack whores?
I mean, do you think it's up there with Newt Gingrich promising to colonize the moon? Is it that stupid?
It's up there. Colonize the moon.
Does it, like, because my first thought on it is every conspiracy theorist believes that the president knows. And as soon as she goes into office, all of a sudden, she's going to stop talking about it. Because in reality, I would say she goes in and finds out that they just make stealth technology at Roswell, and that's it. And then all the conspiracy theorists, see, we knew it. She said she was going to investigate. Now that she's president, we know nothing. Because that's what they want, is they want Independence Day. They want the room to open, and turns out we actually have had alien technology since the 50s. The government's been hiding it this whole time.
Well, yeah, everybody's seen Men in Black. So we got microwaves and Velcro and shit.
Oh boy.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Yeah, I'm done with that shit.
No, you're not.
I can't believe we just had Rio Grande. Shout out to Rio Grande. I'm amazed that I'm still burping moonshine after a quesadilla. Deluxe.
I feel like I'll be burping moonshine for the rest of my life.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh. Woo! It just keeps getting rougher.
Yeah, I'm done with
It's
it.
supposed to get easier each time.
No,
Oh.
you're not done because we're getting pizza later.
No.
Yes. You're not done until I say you're
We
done.
just had Mexican. Oh, wow. Slaveholder Bryce just came out again.
That's fine. I'm not drinking anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay, as long as we're talking unaged whiskey, we'll talk aged whiskey too. Bryce, because Eric, you're not really a whiskey connoisseur, right?
No.
You're a whiskey drinker, maybe?
Pretty much.
If that was alcohol, he'll drink it.
Pretty much.
So, Bryce, what is your preferred whiskey?
Crown Royal. I go with the Canadian sort.
Yeah. What about the Canadian Club, or you just like the Crown Royal?
I just like whiskey. If I'm not drinking moonshine, I'm drinking whiskey.
Give him the preference. I will take the the Kentucky bourbon is still Basil Hayden. I would have to say is my absolute favorite. I do enjoy Jameson. That's the imported whiskey I'll drink, but I prefer. Actually, I dig the Buffalo Bison Trace that you brought.
That was pretty good, and that was Kentucky bourbon whiskey. So,
I mean, I'm partial to the
I've never had Jameson.
the Buffalo.
Now that I think about it.
Jameson? Never had Jameson?
yeah, you have. We drank it here, haven't we?
Not here.
No.
Not when you've been hanging out here. I don't think so.
No.
Well, there's another idea for a show.
No, that involves Eric passed out on the floor, snoring and scratching his skin aids.
So what do you think's the difference, Eric, that you're still upright with unaged whiskey as opposed to aged whiskey?
I don't know.
Because that is the only difference. That's technically what makes moonshine.
Oh, I have no idea. It's weird. I should be asleep right now.
I mean,
You really should.
I've only had that quart maybe a month, So it's probably off the batch 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna pretend.
It means when it was poured out of the steel into the quart bottle.
Out of the steel.
The steel. How many E's are in that?
There's no Y
None.
in it. I know that. There's not supposed to be. STEEYEL. Steel.
It's not even. We're still spelling it wrong because we're spelling steel like the metal and not steel like.
I still don't. EEYEL. I don't think is correct for either one.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's wrong.
But no, for the moonshine makers out there, hopefully this is correct. That basically the only difference is the whiskey is charcoal filtered and then aged in the oak barrels, whereas the moonshine just comes
Straight out of the
straight
copper.
out, and it's not watered down. It's not tempered. It's as high as the alcohol content can be.
Yeah, no shit.
Keep up the good work. Keep avoiding the police, and I'll keep giving you my money.
I don't know what he's talking about there, but we enjoy. White lightning.